What's up guys and welcome. You're watching Fazi Fitness. Let's start this video with Michal Krizo and his off-season physique update. So 2023 was a great year for Krizo, winning Arnold Classic Spain in a very dominating fashion, placing top 7 at the Olympia. That was exactly what he was aiming to do. That is exactly what their plan was, and he was able to achieve that. And then he placed runner-up at Prague, and getting that comparison with Samson Dauda, that was really great. So Krizo could have walked in at less than 90% at Japan Pro, and he would have won that show. Plus, he would have also gotten the Olympia qualification for 2024 as well. So why he did not do that? I'm guessing it must have been a travel issue because otherwise there is no logical sense of not doing that show. Japan and Prague were just 1 week apart. So what does Krizo need to do in order to maintain that Olympia placing? Or perhaps move up the ranks? We all know his back needs to come up big time. His back needs to get wider and he needs bigger glutes. And he needs to present himself better on stage, which by the way he has improved a lot. We saw different looks of Krizo at the Olympia and Prague. Him and his coach intentionally came in a little bit flat and more conditioned at the Olympia stage. In Prague he was bigger, much more fuller and rounder. So which physique of Michal did you prefer? In my opinion, his look at Prague was much better. Goodvito had a superstar hype behind him in 2023, as he was supposed to make his IFBB Pro debut at the European Tour against the likes of Brazil Regan Grimes and Bodybuilding. We saw him do this prep, and he was just in superb shape a few weeks out of the show, until he announced that he isn't allowed to travel because of his visa issue. He did not show up at the Legion Sports 2023 for whatever reason, but now that he is done with his hernia surgery, Vito is back in full prep mode, and we will finally be able to see him compete against some big names at the Arnold Classic Brazil in April. So Vito won his pro card by the end of 2022. Now that physique definitely had some loopholes. For instance, his back was nowhere close to his front in development. But since then, he had plenty of time to bring up a lagging body part. Vito is a really young guy. He has unbelievable mass and crazy proportions as well. I think we all want to see him live up to the hype at this upcoming Arnold Classic Brazil in April. Regan Grimes is looking very lean for 300 pounds. His best off-season to date, I have to say. I don't necessarily agree with the statement here that the front double bicep is his worst pose. Yes, he lacks those bicep peaks, but he flows extremely well in that shot. If we really pick his physique apart, in my opinion, he needs more quad sweep. That is gonna make him extremely impressive in all of his front shots. His back is already one of the best in the business. His back is really complete from top to bottom. His upper back, lower back, hamstrings, glutes, he has everything. So Regan Grimes really took his time to finally be able to place top 10 at the Olympia. He was an IB pro far longer than most of these guys, like Nick Fokker, Samson Dauda, Arnold Hunter Labrada, guys who have been placing ahead of him for the last couple of years. And one of the reasons was, when Regan Grimes turned pro, he really lacked size, especially in the context of men's open bodybuilding. So he really took his time to put on that size. Plus, if you guys remember, he also went for classic physique, which was kind of a wasted year because that could have been utilized on putting on more mass, on getting bigger. He also worked with so many different coaches over the years. But finally, I think he has found the right one. We know the competition for the Olympia 2024 is going to be so much tougher compared to what we saw at the Olympia last year. But Regan has all the tools to prove that he belongs in that top 10. And I think he can really move up some spots as well. So hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video. And smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.